Movie critic Eric D. Snyder read way too much into Cars 3. This gets weird with like racist stuff and sexist stuff. This is insanity. If it's your first time here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Now let's take a look at this stupid critic. Pixar's first bad movie, Cars 2, erred in making Mater the tow truck the main character and in emphasizing a tired espionage caper over jokes. That was your first mistake. I wonder what will be the next mistake. I'm literally standing on the edge of my floor. I was gonna say sitting, I'm standing. Expression didn't work. Pixar's second bad movie, Cars 3, fixes those mistakes and replaces them with different ones. That's like if I lost a bunch of weight but grew a mullet. This time the accursed Mater is hardly around at all, and the film seems apologetic when he is. And instead of a spy adventure, it's a boring existential drama about an aging racer's fear of obsolescence. Vroom. I feel like if this was live action, you would have been like, what a beautiful existential drama about an aging racer's fear of obsolescence. It would have been the same sentence with a different tone. I agree, and you might even still said we and vroom at the end. I don't know if that's just the thing you do. I don't understand how they seem apologetic that Mater shows up on screen. There's no noise to imply that he's not apologizing while he's talking. They're not like, get out of here every time he shows up on screen. It's not like the executives of Pixar did this. We here at Pixar would like to apologize for Mater showing up at all in this movie, but we were required to, because children f***ing love him. Pretending, as far as I can tell without rewatching Cars 2, that Cars 2 did not happen, Cars 3 has champion racer Lightning McQueen, voice of Owen Wilson, still, or possibly again, I don't remember, at the top of his game. You don't remember? There's been 2 movies before this, and you saw both. Way to do your homework. I think he's the car. And also, and there is no spoilers in me saying this, it is very clear that he had been at the top of his game for quite some time. In the beginning of the movie, when they show you and how much everyone cheers for him and respects him as a racer, like it's literally shoved in your face. Like if I was just cramming pumpkin pie down your throat and you didn't realize that I was cramming pumpkin pie down your throat, that's kind of the reaction you're having. But Lightning McQueen will not be forced into retirement. I decide when I'm done, he says resolutely, as if rubbing it in our faces that Pixar will never stop making Cars movies. I feel like you read into that a little bit. Maybe, but I can't remember. Lightning also goes in search of Doc's mentor, Smokey, Chris Cooper, for advice. Everyone helps him get back to basics and come to terms with his own mortality. Doesn't that sound fun, kids? I get it. But let's go ahead and completely ignore all of the other things that happen in the movie, like realizing what truly makes you happy, and having the people around you that care about you, and understanding that sometimes someone is better than you at something, and that's okay. Or all of the other morals that kids probably understood but you didn't. Now, the Toy Story trilogy got pretty grim and philosophical too, but the Toy Story trilogy also included humor. Remember humor? I get it. There wasn't as much humor in it. Is that a requirement? I don't know if that's is it required? Does that mean a child won't like it? I mean, there's literally talking cars whizzing by and doing cool things. Is it a requirement for there to be as much humor as another movie? I know you can't answer me because your words on a page, but seriously. Furthermore, it's part of a franchise that stubbornly refuses to flesh out any of the details of its universe. How deep do you want this to go? Also, it's not funny enough. It also didn't go deeply into the characters enough. What do you want from this movie? Cars can die but are made in factories, not born. But there are children cars, so they must grow up somehow, etc. Why are you looking for this to make logical sense? There's talking cars with eyes. I mean, they're using their tires to press buttons to open things and crap. And like, there's a truck that takes a car somewhere, and that truck also talks and has eyes. There's 2 cars that talk and have eyes inside a car that talks and... You want logic? When a mommy car and a daddy car love each other, sticks his... When Lightning McQueen is badly injured in a wreck, the movie jumps past the medical parts, lest it actually reveal something about how this all works. You wanted a surgery scene? What? You seriously want in Cars, like, we're losing him, give me 30 cc's of f***ing Benzoyl. I don't know. Jesus. What is wrong with you? This caginess results in endless contradictions and inconsistencies that make it hard to be drawn into the story emotionally. Really? I was a little too distracted about the fact that there's baby cars and I didn't get to see the main character go through the ER. The culmination of that attitude is a somber eye roller of a scene where Lightning meets a group of veteran racers from Doc Hudson's day. One car, a female, talks about how she was a trailblazer in a male-dominated sport. Did you say somber eye roller and then talk about like a kid's movie that has a moment that celebrates the achievements of women? Wow, that... Good lord. Talking cars is one thing, but pretty sure we have a talking dick. Another car, voiced by Isaiah Whitlock Jr., who is African American. I'm hoping that has something to do with what you're about to say. Or not, because then at least I'll be able to make fun of you. Concurs with her, saying, if we had waited for an invitation, we would have never raced. The implication obviously is that racism prevented this car from competing. Just another eye-rolling moment. The car is black, but the car is actually gray in color. And there are black cars in the movie that aren't racially black, because it's not supposed to be offensive. It would be like if Lightning McQueen was Native American just because he's red. That's what happens when you're a damn racist. They didn't do that. That's a good thing. Besides, it's established that body color is meaningless and can be changed with a coat of paint, just like cars. Weird. That's the name of the movie. It's more of a costume than an ethnicity. I hate where this is going, and I love it too, because I just get to sit here and laugh at you. So never mind why there would be racism in a world where skin color is impermanent. Oh my god. Fat shaming isn't real because you could lose weight. Oh wait, it is, because it hurts people, and you're being a dick. Even if we accept that racism exists here, what is it based on? Was it because he sounded black? Are we gonna at all talk about if this movie's good? I'm just curious. I know earlier you were like, another bad Pixar movie, but this has nothing to do with why you think it's bad. This is why you think it's racially not working, and that has plot holes and inconsistencies, and that you roll your eyes every time Pixar tries to show kids something interesting and good. No, the movie didn't bother to think it through. The movie wanted to make a cursory nod to progressivism because that's what we do nowadays. I don't even know what to say. It's just teaching children things is a bad thing. I don't get that. Kids are going to see this movie. I don't get this. The differences between male and female cars are not explained either, oh my god. Because the kids aren't questioning, they're not questioning that. They're not like looking around trying to find Lightning McQueen's penis. Being like, how does that work? How long do you believe in Santa Claus before someone has to tell you there is no Santa Claus? They don't sit there and go, well, how does he make all those toys? They get toys, it's cool, it's fun, Santa. Yay! Wee! Vroom! This is a stupid review, Jesus. If they don't reproduce sexually, why would there be any? Because they've been drawn. It's a cartoon! For children! They wanted to make a movie where, what if instead of people, there were cars? Oh, you did get it. It took a really long time to get you to the point where you understood what they did. I don't care if you like it, but you finally actually understood what they did. What if this? Yup. And upon discovering that a straight across translation was unfeasible because not everything human has an automotive equivalent and vice versa. What? Yeah, because their goal wasn't to have cars banging on screen. Unless it's the Demolition Derby scene, but not like P in the V. They did it anyway. 3 times now, and at some point forgot to make it a comedy. This isn't for kids. It's for NASCAR-loving adults who find generic stories compelling when they involve talking cars. I agree that the director's goal was to make this respectful to the NASCAR community and the racing community, for sure. But to say this isn't for kids is literally insanity. So make sure you guys let us know down in the comments what movie we should do next. If it's your first time here, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell right next to it so you can get notified first when we have a video coming out, which is very often. Also hit the like button, and if you want to see another video from us, hit one of the ones on the screen. And until we see you next time, geek out and game on.